Oh, I'm alive again. All right. A few technical issues that are being sorted out. Yeah, I was just thinking about a song by I don't know if anyone has ever jumped out of a plane. I have. Best feeling ever. The free falling. It's just amazing. What can I kin it to? I think I can akin it to first love. Even though people that have listened to me seem to think I'm anti love, or I am at the moment. That's only because I'm at the end of love. But in the beginning days, I loved love. Free falling into love was just amazing. The butterflies in your stomach. I I'll never forget my first love, my greatest first love. I mean, I'd been to boy girl dances because I went to a Catholic school. We had to intermingle, but none of them were my first love until I laid eyes one night. I was going to the movies with my girlfriend, and I laid eyes on my first love. He was, well, still is, a Keanu Reeves lookalike. Why I latched on to Keanu Reeves. I'm sorry, Keanu, you went the first. um, my first love was. I just had butterflies in my stomach the first time I saw him. He was just, I don't know, he was everything. I loved that he even like doubled me on his push bike until he got a car. Anyway, you know, but free falling is the best experience, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to jump out of the damn plane again because, wow, I could do with some gravity upon my face. It might be cheaper than a facelift. I'm not sure. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation, but it's always fun. It's election day where I am. Gotta find a place to damn well elect someone. They're all a bunch of rogues. I don't know. No one does anything for anyone anymore. Um, it's freezing cold too at the moment. Well, freezing for me. I haven't got back to my unit, so I have to go buy a coat. I'm so cold when I walk out in the street. It's very windy as well, so I think I have a cold developing. So it's who do you vote for? I try to go on policies, but then they always seem to negate on their policies, don't they? I, I think it's like life sometimes. I think you have to free fall, take a chance. Didn't ABBA sing that? Take a chance on me? I don't know. I won't decide until I get to the polling booth. I don't know which one I'm going to go to. I've been all over the place lately. Um, no, just haven't been to me. Does anyone remember that song? Yeah, I'm gonna. Where's Tom Petty? Can I play Tom Petty without getting struck? I don't know. Oh, where am I? Probably can't. Ah. Oh my goodness, is there child flu deaths in the USA? The flu is the worst. That's terrible. I don't know what I've clicked on. Sorry. That's awful. I think I've had COVID a few times, but it's never been as bad as the damn flu. I've been hospitalized with the flu. So, I don't know. I'm just saying. I have no judgment. I'm not a medical doctor, even though I play one on YouTube. Like people play detective on YouTube, analyzing crime cases. Yeah, that they have no relevance to, or even the intelligence to do. But uh, there you are, and there you go. So I have got like 1,000 tabs open, and I just realized this is terrible. So what am I up to today? Does anyone care? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm in inner the inner city, staying in this really nice apartment at the moment, and apparently there's huge football games going on. I have never seen so much bromance happening. Like even when I checked in, it was just like men hugging men, and like seriously, I thought they'd kiss each other. Because they're all going to, there's some massive football weekend on. So it's pretty funny. Not that I don't appreciate sport, I love sport. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. She's just the most amazing basketballer I've ever seen. So I've met my fair share of footballers as well. So yeah. Um, that's another story. I think I tell too many stories. People don't believe my stories, but they're all true. And that is where we are, and that is where we will get. I have to find a place to vote. Otherwise, in Australia, if you don't vote, you get fined. And it's not cheap. So I have to go vote. I think it's just a local election. I can't remember. I do love the federal elections. Oh no, I think it's a federal election. Wait, I'm wrong. I love choosing parties for the Senate. I just love how all our political parties across the world really haven't evolved. Why not elect Senator Palpatine? This is the way it's all heading, people. It's all crazy stuff. You know where to start, where to go. But anyway, anyhow. Anywho, sorry, did I say anyho? That's not referring to myself at all. Um, so windy outside. I do not want to venture out yet. I do not have a warm coat, but I will have to get one. Otherwise, I fear my cold may turn into pneumonia. But that's okay. I've had that before. Um, oh, back to free falling. Uh, okay, where am I going? Oh, I totally get why Tom Cruise does all those stunts because the endorphins you release when you free fall, it's just, it's crazy. It's just crazy. You just, yeah, it's the most amazing experience you'll ever have in your life. Though, upon us saying that, unfortunately, I've known of two people that have free falled and unfortunately ended in bad circumstances, which is very sad. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But I mean, even locally, there was a girl walking on the footpath, and a bus went sideways, wiped her out. So you can't even walk on a footpath these days without, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to stick on the macabre stuff because I choose to stay on the positive. Oh, okay. Where will my adventure take me today? I'm not sure. Who will I meet today? I'm not sure. I'll free fall into something because that's just who I am. And I think I was always that person. Just, I got married young, children young, and I think I suppressed that part of my life for a while. But now I'm on the other end. I'm going to embrace it. I've met so many interesting people, had so many stories to tell. um, Even last night, I felt I was in a movie because, well, I'm in this upper city apartment looking out onto other apartments, and I was just so tired. I just didn't want to go anywhere. But I felt I was in an Alfred Hitchcock movie because I was looking out at people on other balconies. I just didn't have any telescopes though, which was a shame, but I saw as much as I could. So, I don't know. Is there who's here? Who's not? Share your referral link. How can I share my referral link? I have no idea. Oh God. Can I do that? What? Well, what is that? Who cares? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, oh, StreamYard wants me to pay again. Mm, I don't know. Too many expenses lately. shuffling. I'm huffling. Oh, okay, back to Free Falling. I love that song by Tom Petty. I have to look it up. Is that the song I'm thinking about? I would love to go into outer space. Uh, call myself an astronaut. But for now, I think I'll stick to jumping out of aeroplanes, which is what I want to do. I'm not sure how I'm going to land though, so, but I'll work it out. I usually work everything out. So it's a skill. Just so much happening in the world today. I saw that there's what um some volcano going to explode in Anchorage, Alaska. The Pope died. They always die, don't they? Yeah. Um, must be a nice life though, being a pope, having your every whim answered to. This is why I wanted to be a nun. No one could understand it. Not that nuns on the lower caste of the religious hierarchy, but yeah, I think I'm going to be free falling and being reborn. I don't know, as a pope. I don't know if any of my friends are about. I'm just waffling, killing time. It's too early to hit the streets. Nothing's open at the moment. There's just too much bromance. Where I'm staying is like close to there's some major football games going on. And, yeah, the bromance is killing me. Just yeah, men hugging men. Yeah, I love seeing it though. I think it's great when you have a shared passion. I mean, just embrace everything. I do on a daily basis. Wherever my adventures take me. Um, I said again. I've got to stop saying I think my is akin to like. That's another. That's another thing you shouldn't say. Like. I sound like an American Valley girl, except I'm not. Obviously. Ah, I'll say instead. Maybe it sounds a bit more eloquent. Ah, ah. Also, it sounds orgasmic, doesn't it? Ah, ah, ah. Okay, I'm kidding. Ah, okay. Harry met Sally. Not sure where I'm going with this live. I just start up random lives and just talk about thoughts that are in my head at the time, which is possibly a worry. um, thank goodness nothing stays, and I try because would I want someone to psychoanalyze me? Mm, possibly not. Possibly not. So, I would hate to see anyone get inside my head. They would find just a jumble of ideas and things, and yeah, I think that's why I'm open to. Oh, I can tell you a beautiful story. I decided, I don't know if I've told anyone this yet. On Easter Sunday, I went. No, it wasn't on Easter Sunday. It was before that. I went to Bunnings. It's a big, well, I don't know. Do you have Bunnings wherever you are? Yeah, anyway. So to get there, I had to walk across this intersection. Now there was no crossing, so I had to have to make it across to an island and then make it across again the other side of the road. So I made it there, but on the way back, I was having problems. There was just so much traffic, and I made it back to the island, and so I was having trouble getting back to the other side to walk back to where I was staying, and I saw, thankfully, everything, you know, on both sides of the roads was one way. So I was like focused on a break in traffic. So I was looking at the break in traffic and I thought I saw a break. So I just grabbed my little walker and hoppity, trying to get to the other side. Well, then I didn't even see this young. Oh, he was so gorgeous. This young, I don't know, this young. I think. Well, I think he had his own challenges. He ran out onto the street with his arms out folded to try to stop traffic for me. It was the most. It was so beautiful. Anyway, I was nearly across the road, so I grabbed his hand and said, "Let's go. Let's get off the street." And I hugged him, and we had a warm conversation. And it, I was so worried for him. It was just a lovely thing to do. So I have to, when I go out on my adventures, that's what I try to do for people as well. Yeah, I think this young man, he was young, a little bit mentally challenged, and by his speech and his appearance, but it was so lovely. And we had a lovely conversation, and at the end, of course, I hugged him. Um, I've turned into a hugger. I'm going to start hugging trees soon. That's a worry. Anyway, I love trees. And what am I going to do? Oh, it was so sweet. He actually grabbed my hand and kissed it and said, "Anything for you, princess." Meanwhile, I'm so old. It was the sweetest thing, and it's encaptured in my heart and in my mind. And I wish No, I wish I could. I could have saved it. What's that movie where you can remember every part of your life? I don't know. That these are the moments that I wish I could remember. People like that young man. It was so beautiful. It was just a classic. It really was lovely. And yeah, mind you, you don't find those sort of people every day on your adventures. I think I'm lucky, even though my time is dwindling. I I think I'm lucky to come across these magical people. I think this young man was magical. He really was. He really was. Yeah. So I don't know what today will bring. Hope it brings great things to everyone. I feel I'm a bit like Dolly Parton lately. I love Dolly, by the way. I just wish everyone health and happiness. Because when you find yourself without those other things, you wish for everyone else. Oh my god, I'm a poet. I didn't know it. Um, right. Well, I hope I find the perfect coat today. It's getting quite cold. I'm wandering around freezing, so I've got to find the perfect coat to probably wear. It's got to adapt to free falling from a plane knowing that maybe Tom Cruise will get me one. But anyway, that's not the point. I have to find the perfect coat to adapt to jeans, which I wear a lot because I fall a lot. Yeah. Elizabeth G fall a lot. That's my name. Anyway, aim to address. It's, it's got to adapt to everything. Fashion, huh? I don't know who that one person is listening to me. I think it might be a bot waiting to target me for playing music in the background. But I got you. I'm not playing any music in the background today, but even if you strike me, I don't care. Because I really don't care. Oops. What the hell has happened? Right. Sorry, my screen went black. Oh my goodness, I've got too many, uh, I've got too many things open. Oh my god, I think I've got like 1,000, alright, got too many tabs open. It's a wonder my computer is even working. So anyway, those are just my thoughts on the day. I guess I should move it or lose it. That's my philosophy at the moment. I feel I'm counting down to days when I can't move. So every day I get out there and I try to move as much as I can. Although it's crazy because wide open spaces were always my thing, but now they scare me. Without a point of contact, I fall over. Yeah, that's a whole other story. No one needs to know it. There's people without legs out there. At least I still have my legs. It's not a funny thing. I don't even know why I laugh at some things I say. So many kind people though. Oh, I had the best lunch yesterday. Talk about good things in life. I must admit, I'm a little bit culturally insensitive because I'm not sure if it was a Korean restaurant or a Chinese restaurant. I didn't like to ask. I'm not sure. Even though I binge watch Chinese shows. Oh, anyway, so you go in, you grab a large bowl and a pair of tongs. I love it. And you just choose all the ingredients you want. Like I chose like crab meat, prawns, some sort of sea kelp. some, uh, anyway, and then you take it to be weighed. You take it to be weighed. You have to have like 400 grams. So I was going backwards and forwards trying to make up the 400 grams. I don't eat a lot these days. Anyway, back to the point. And then you have to choose a basis of the soup that you want it cooked in, and they cook it, and then they bring it to you. My God, I don't know. Whatever I chose, I should be on MasterChef or something like that. It was delicious. I chose all these random mushrooms and crab meat and prawns and just I chose all these random kelp, just all these random ingredients, and it was the most delicious thing I think I've ever eaten. So I'm going to go back there again. I think I might go there for dinner tonight. They were so charming and lovely. I think I was the only non-Asian person in the restaurant, but that doesn't matter. It really tasted delicious. He knew. It was like, I don't know if we even have them here in Sizzler, where you go. But this was so totally different. It was quite the experience. It was just yeah. I don't know if I can replicate that dish though. I took some photos of it. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can replicate it. I hope I can. It was honestly, I was so proud of myself. It was so delicious, and what a concept! What a concept! Although I don't know, I'm usually a germaphobe, and I worry about open open concepts like that. Stray hairs and things like that. But that's part of my free falling into life lately. I'm going to take a chance. Like Abba says, take a chance on me. That's my life lately. Taking a chance. I mean, I take a chance every time I cross the road. I think we all do, especially me, because I can't make it that fast anymore. I used to be able to jog across the road. That's a whole other story. I don't know. There you are, and there you go. I don't know who the two people that are listening to me. We should say hello. I mean, please. I need a coffee though. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get dressed up today, and see where the day takes me. Con Oakland, you're a fan of what? Do I know you? Stop it. Oh, are you a fan of, was it Korean Chinese cooking? It was the most amazing experience. It really was. I can't wait to go back there. And all the beautiful young people, just also beautiful. But hello. Um, Thanks for listening to me. Where are you from? Can Okla. Oh, my stories. Okay. They're true stories. Thank you. They are true stories. That's why I think I love getting out there every day and meeting people and greeting people, and that's very sweet. Oh, you're from the US. Love the US. Yeah. Do you have to vote today? I don't know. I don't want to vote for anyone. But I have to vote. Because in Australia, if you don't vote, you get fined. And I think it's like a $300 fine at the moment. So I can't afford that. Well, I don't want to afford that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I have to venture out into the city. Um, we've gone from like hot to freezing cold, like the wind, and it's actually really cold. I haven't ventured back to my storage unit to get some cold weather attire. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy a new coat. So here's hoping I get the perfect coat. How did you come across me, Con Oakley? Just, it's very interesting. Like, how did you find my channel? I'm such an obscure person, but uh, you have to tell me more. Yeah, seriously, we get a fine for not voting in any election, be it like local, like for your local local councillors. I don't know what you call them over there. Local councillors, your state election, or your federal election. Yeah, yes. Um, well, I mean, I love Australia. Oh, BBT. Oh, I love BBT. Yeah, she's so. Um, where are we going with this? What was I going to say? Oh, I love Australia. I really do. It's the most amazing country. I mean, lots of things will eat you, and anyway, um, it is an amazing country. But oh my gosh, you get fined for just about anything here. They fine you for anything. So yeah. Oh, I love that. You go to BBT. I love BBT. She's just such an honest and sincere, kind person. And when it comes to, I don't know. I don't even think I should go down that whole rabbit hole. But all I can say about MRB is she is a wonderful mother, and I admire that about her. So her sons, her children are gorgeous children, and that's also anyone that's given birth to so many children, I have to admire as well. But I'm, I think I'll be quiet on any subject apart from free falling today. Oh, can I tell you, Ken, that I stayed at a motel? I know, I think it was 4 days ago. I met the young owner, and I should have realized he was the owner because he had his pet cattle dog in the reception area. He really did. The dog come running out to me with his toy in his mouth, and I said to the reception staff, "Oh, um, is that someone of importance in the hotel? Because it was a pretty flush hotel." And they said, "Yes, he's the owner." Oh, thank you, Ken. I try not to. Just what's the point? Well, if I do, I try to make it witty. Maybe I disguise it. I don't know. Oh, okay. So back to the hotel story. Um, sorry, had a brain freeze then for a second. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was regulatory these days that they don't have balconies, but they put me up on the seventh floor and it had a balcony. Seriously, if I was, that way inclined, I could have just jumped off that balcony. But I found it amazing that it passed through the building standards. But that's a whole other story. It's just, yeah, I'm worried about other people. But it was a lovely motel, and everyone there was super nice, really lovely. And too many mirrors for my liking. Too many mirrors. There was mirrors everywhere. Oh God, I scare myself. I look in a mirror. I think, oh my God, who was that old lady? And I realize it's me. So yeah, and I had a lot of TVs. I don't know. Like where I'm staying at the moment, it's got a TV, but I haven't watched it. So yeah. Um, am I witty? I'm not sure. I might be just nitty. Thank you very much, though. Ken Ogler was saying that. Tell me more about you. Oh, do you know Alicia Biso? She's one of my South American friends on here. She's just gorgeous. She has so many stories as well. She's traveled all over the world, and yeah, she's a bit of a celebrity. Where she comes from, I adore her. I actually adore all my friends I've met on YouTube. Um, I I think can people misunderstand me? People misunderstand me. They really do. I don't know if it's my Australian. I don't know. People misunderstand the things I say. I don't know if it's my Australian humor or I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. So people either like me or they dislike me. Take me wrong in chat. I've been accused in some rooms for just saying nice things of being a troll. I find that really funny. But anyway, she is very interesting, isn't she? I love her. Like, I don't know if I still have the live anymore, but she was live on cam. I still I remember this to this day. And she was actually there was an earthquake happening. And she still kept on talking to. Now, if that was me and there was an earthquake happening, you could see it. It was live. I don't know. I'd be diving into a bathtub or I don't know, running down the stairs. I don't know. I wouldn't sit there just talking to little old me. But like she said, it's a regular occurrence. I guess when you get complacent about things like that, it's pretty funny. She just anyway, it was really funny. Not funny. It was terrifying. I was petrified for her. What am I saying? It's funny. I meant I was petrified for her, but she just kept on talking, saying it's just an earthquake. Up there here all the time. Like, what part of the you don't have to tell me your social security um, or your street address. Personally, I'm from Wallaby Way, Sydney. That's not true, but anyway, I like to tease BBT with that. So, what part can I say part of the USA anyway? West Coast, East Coast? I've traveled from San Francisco down to Mexico. That's about oh, okay. Hey, Dorothy, that's cool. I'd love to go to Texas to visit my friend Gigi on here, another beautiful lady that I've met who loves animals. I love people that love animals. Well, it's great. Oh my gosh. Oh, do you have tornadoes though? I suppose it's all relevant, isn't it? Because I've grown up. I've had so many cyclones and Cat 5 cyclones, and yeah. Um, we had some Japanese students staying with us when my children were younger, because the oldest ones studied Japanese, but the youngest ones did Chinese. But anyway, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, so we had this massive cyclone. It was really massive. It was all over the news, everything like that. And so I went and got her from her room. She had her own room and everything like that, because I was worried that she'd be scared. And she just like, she came out, she looked out the window, she rubbed her eyes, and she said, "Oh, typhoon, typhoon." She went back to sleep. She went back in her room, went back to sleep. So I guess it's all relative. That's another story. Yeah, typhoon, typhoon. And she went back to sleep. It didn't bother her. But it just didn't bother her. She was just like taking it on the chin. So, so to speak. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they all miss you. It's horrible. Tornadoes, they scare me more than cyclones or typhoons. A tsunami would worry me though. And okay, I'll tell you another story. Apparently, after there'd been some, I can't remember now, it was quite a while ago, they released a statement. But I'd been busy with the children, and, that we should all be on the lookout on the east coast of Australia for a tsunami. And I had no clue. And so I was just going about my daily business. And I went to the post office. I had some parcels to pick up, and he said, and I noticed that there was a traffic congestion. All these cars were just like heading towards the mountains. Wow, I say mountains, but anyway, and it just didn't hit me. So anyway, I went and got my parcel, and he said, "Oh," he knew me, and he said, "Aren't you heading, up? Aren't you worried about the tsunami?" And I said, "What tsunami? What are you talking about? What tsunami?" He said, "Oh, haven't you?" I said, "No." What tsunami? And then I freaked out because I'd taken my children to school. The school had said nothing about any tsunami. Like, I was worried about my pets. So yeah, that's my tsunami story. But thank goodness it was an hour later. I think then I like went full on trying to find out about the tsunami, and it was cancelled like an hour later. Thank goodness. It's just, I think I should have been in like an ad. Tsunami? What tsunami? I shouldn't laugh though, because tsunamis are horrible. But thank goodness we didn't have a tsunami. And I I don't want to tell any sad stories, so I won't. I'll leave a sad tsunami story for another time, because I don't want to make anyone sad or bummed out today. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. It got me a little bit sad. I'm not sure. Not sure. So Ken, um, I don't know. I think I've seen you before. Not sure. Sorry, I have seen you before. I think. I know. Tell me, why do you listen to my ridiculous stories? I have to know. They aren't ridiculous, they're all true, but I'm a depreciating, oh, I can't think of the word now, person. Sorry. BBT is so funny though. She's so witty. I think people don't get her. I think she's like me. I think that's why. Oh, welcome back. I think BBT is a bit like me. You either get me or you don't get me. You either, yeah. I think, yeah. Maybe that's why she connects with Aussies so much. You might have that sort of joint humor in common with that. Is it a dark humor? I'm not sure. Um, I don't know, but there's oh, probably never seen it. But there's this show called Kath and Kim. They were hilarious, and one of the characters was it Sharon, played by Magda Zubensky, and she's a larger actress, quite famous in Australia. She started off in comedy, and she's really funny. Anyway, she's got a new gig on Google Ads lately, and she's taken from her character from Kath and Kim. Her character on Kath and Kim used to play a lot of netball and had this round monk-like bold hairstyle. So her new Google ad, she calls herself in her new Google ad, she's still taking on the persona of Sharon from Kath and Kim, and she's named her new enterprise, which is like a beauty shop, Bold, BOWLED, and beautiful. And she's offering bowl shaped haircuts to everyone. Anyway, it has to be an Australian thing because it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I just caught my eye. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I have to get going soon as well. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. You get it? She's so funny. Just old and beautiful. Thank you for stopping. Oh, I just love seeing you. We have spoken before. I do remember. I'm sorry. I had a lot happen to me in the well, last year, I guess. Yeah. If you ever want to come up and chat, you're very welcome. I welcome anyone to chat. I love meeting people. Okay. Okay. You stay safe out there in Tornadoville. I'm worried now. Stop it. I'm worried. I worry about everyone. No. I can't wait to have you back. Be great. mate. 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 Oh my goodness, mate. Mate. Seagulls. Swooping birds. Yeah, that's a whole other story. Swooping magpies. Oh, I'll see you in is it 42 Wallaby Way? My name is P. Sherman, by the way. Khan. I don't know if I can face all the bromance where I'm staying in these apartments. All this male bonding of this crazy football weekend. Too much testosterone. It's just flying around everywhere. It's pretty hilarious, actually. I love it though. It's great. It's great to see. I love men being men. So, I don't know. Still got a few hours to kill. I venture out. I think I'm done for a while with the Chinese drama shows, though. I think they're getting to me because all that slapping. I love the fashion. The fashion in those shows is just amazing. And the women are also beautiful. And the men are also handsome. I think I'm drawn to. Anyway, that's. But the slapping. The slapping cracks me up because, yeah, it's like women slapping women all the time. Men slapping women slapping men, slapping old people. Oh my God, I think they'd slap the family pet. They could. It's just, it's too much. Oh my goodness. And they slap children. It's just like, and I have to worry. Does that still happen? I have to research this. It's just, or is it just a drama show because it's a drama show? Like I used to be drawn to also to the South. We used to have a channel. Well, we still have a channel, SBS, but I haven't watched it for a while. Sorry, I think I'm getting cold. I've been out in the cold lately. Um, it used to be full of South American drama series. Well, everyone's plotting to kill each other, aren't they? Um, but I used to love in the drama series the eye contact. Like they just raise their eyes and stare at each other. I love it. So, yeah. Also, I've travelled extensively. I've been through Asia. Um, how do these people have so much access to poisons? Who knew there were so many poisons? Gosh. I wouldn't mind getting access to the sex drugs, though. They sound interesting. For an old chick like me. Hmm. All right. Mate, I think I should go buy a coat, went freeze, go check out the bromance status where I'm staying. Yeah, I think I might go into the city today for an adventure and see where the day takes me. Who am I going to meet and greet from the story? Uh, it's Saturday, by the way. So, yeah. Um, have appointments next week. That's why I'm in the city. My 93-year-old suitor just rang me. He's really sweet, actually. Only it's a whole other story. um, so thank you, Cam. Um, very good to see you. I hope you stop by BBTs. Haven't seen BBT for a bit. I've been all over the place. My life has been hectic and in free fall, which I guess is why I said free falling. So yeah, my life is in free fall. It really is. But I think I sort of like it in free fall. Then I know I'm alive when you're in free fall. So I was worried there for a while that I wasn't feeling anything. But now I know I am. So, all right. Mwah. Love you all. I know this will probably be deleted because I don't have any StreamYard time. So, anyway, I'll be back tonight maybe. I'll tell you about my adventures of the day. I think there was a classic English movie as well, Where the Day Takes You. I love classic English movies. Sorry, my braces. All right, gotta go. Ciao. Au revoir. Until we meet again.